Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic. Our Grove campaign is continuing on into month number 3. We have kind of started poking our heads out into different areas. We just won a major battle against Blue, picked up a ton of artifacts, and we are actually getting pretty close to completing the Dragon set, which is probably the most powerful set that, man, if we win, we're going to be able to do some crazy shenanigans with. We have a couple of armies rolling around right now. So we have established ourselves well, but with that fight against Blue, we did lose a lot of troops. So with the end of our turn, we're going to carry on and see how we do. Yeah, Blue has another Doom stack here, which is pretty nasty. It's not too bad, but it's got a lot of ranged units in it. It's almost all ranged units, in fact. And another stack in here with a couple high-level tier 6, tier 7s. Purple is still, man, they're tiny little babies. They got almost nothing. Teal is around. We recently poked into some temple land that they own over here and look like they've completely cleared out. So I probably want to poke through here. We went through that portal, but I feel like a round blue portal is maybe also something we've seen. That's dark blue. Have we seen a round blue portal? Well, that's a good question. Maybe we haven't. But we might still find them. Give me 1 sec. Wow. The cat was visiting us. She's gone. Next time. It's not that bad. The hero with the ranged. Yeah, we could just hit it with Twilight. That is true. We do have that spell that just removes ranged for 8 rounds. Let's add Mother Nature in here. Grab another +2 spell power on this guy. Max out his Fawn Warriors. He's got a bit of an issue here where he can't really recruit any of these because none of them are specialized in this city. But if I was to move you out of here. We don't have mycelium roots. What I can do is go the other way. Though it doesn't entirely solve the problem. So I can swap him over here and refresh a bunch of those troops. Oh, that's not too bad then. Yeah, actually, that's pretty good. He can pick up all the trash troops, and then he can just kind of walk them back to the other city. We picked up a dragon ring. Oh, yes. That's the other thing. Is that I think this guy has a bunch of the items I need. I do believe he do. That's a couple, 2, 3 sets of the poppers. Just kind of moving over all these the epic trinkets and stuff as well. I'm going to keep Black Hole here for now. I don't know if I'd need it yet, but... So, let's give you a golden pig. And I guess let's give you the other golden pig. So this guy is making 1,000 gold, 2,000 gold a day. And yeah, if we get the other curse item, if we got 2 more of the other curse item, he'd make 3, 8... I don't know, man. 12,000 gold a day? He's got potential for some bananas shenanigans. This sword we need to move over. Oh, and actually, sorry, Uthbar's signet. I could give this guy 100% XP gain, but he's basically at max XP. So you know what? I'm going to give him a Keeper's Fortitude. And I will give these items over to somebody else. I got to trade out a bunch of this stuff on him anyway, so. I think that'll be fine. I do think we're going to need to deal with the rest of that blue, so... we have some decision to make here. You are back at full mana as well from teleporting. How far can you go? You have 29, 96 Marksman Fawn, 20 Liches, 4 Quillen, 2 Abyssal Envoys. This is a really high level stack, but they're very small numbers. I could probably cast Second Wind here and give us enough movement to fight you. I could do that. Miller, who is your main enemy hero? Bug Helmet. Is he the guy we just fought? I feel like that's the guy we just fought. Plan to do anything with the other heroes you stacked with artifact? If not, might as well turn them to dust and upgrade other artifacts. Oh, yeah. I mean, this guy has a bunch. For example. And he is going to be collecting a bunch of this other gear. In particular, I believe if I give you this, which has to go here, that's 5 of those. And I no longer have Knight's Honor. So there are 3 Knight's Honors there. If we give this guy the Warrior's Amulet, that stacks with the belt. So that's +2, +2, +8 attack. If I give you Uthbar's Signet and this Signet Ring, you also then get 100% XP, morale, and luck. You can flee any fight you don't want to do. You have extra movement speed. I guess I might as well take this stuff back if that's the case, because I can give that to someone else. What are you missing? You're missing bracers, shield, and belt, it looks like. So we'll keep stacking those. And then you have what? 1, 2, 2 Pauper's items, 3 with that last coin. These magic scrolls are probably what I would want to start destroying. I don't really need these. The one flip of this is I do have the ability to make all of these max level. So maybe I do hold on to that a little bit longer. This guy is pretty chunky right now, though. I think attack and defense, spell power and knowledge. Attack and defense. We'll just leave you as is, and I'm going to have this guy run around and visit other people. So, red guy. We have 1 portal there. You have... I could have him. You know what, man? I have all this territory here, and I don't know if there's anything out there. Why don't we have him explore this hive territory to our east? Because I was having him go to a bunch of universities. Sorry, I actually just forgot what I was doing with him. You know who could help you, though, is this guy. And also possibly this person. Nightshade, battle defense. What are we looking on for you? I need wisdom and offense. So not there. I'll just have them scout locations. You're going to sit in there for now. You're going over here to pick up fawns. You're going to recruit on your turn. This feels omega risky. But why not give it a try? Getting good attack defense sense. Yep. Attack and spell power on that other guy. Yeah. He's slowly getting himself together. You know, I have been learning sticking all my guys together is not really working quite as well as I'd hope. You got Phoenix, you got Quillies, you got Big Mamas, you got Abyssals, who are immune to all magic damage. That worked pretty well. Spatial Snare. Traps trigger when a ground creature moves through them, halting the creature movement, ending its current turn, and canceling its next turn. After triggering, the trap disappears. If the trap hexes the creature's final destination, the trap does not trigger. I got some new spells. Berserk. Enemy creature attacks a friendly creature in melee that takes 560 damage. Okay. Tier 3. Level 4. Okay, I see. I see. You have melee, ranged, melee, and immune to magic. I think I probably want to try to get rid of that big guy. There's 4 of them. I could just guillotine them. This is my second spell in the round, so it's typically a bit more expensive. But not a lot more expensive. I feel like we're really starting to get to know our spells a little bit better here. He says, still deciding like, well, what do I want to cast? You're not going to move, so temporal spheres isn't very good for you. Quillen flies? That's a great question. I mean, technically you're not touching the ground, but no, you don't fly. I don't know if spatial snares work on Abysmal Envoys. Could just coup de grace his whole army. Oh, vulnerability. Oh, buddies. Affects enemy creatures adjacent to the target. We could do like vulnerability chain lightning in the future. Oh, I'm just gonna debuff him. Ow. Black hole. He loves casting black hole on me. And I do not love it in return. No eggs. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We have the parry. I'm going to awaken ear so I don't take an attack here. Well, that parry did not work quite as well as I'd hoped, but sure. G'day. G'day. Converts this creature's defense into additional attack until the end of the round. 2 to 3 damage. Nice. Okay. Buff my magic. And then take out 18 of them. You can take another 6. There's another 6. Another 3. Another 1. Another 0. 60 fawns. You. All right, that's a couple of magic scrolls. Carapace, Impending Fate, Despair, Repose, Song of Power, Circle of Winter. Another Signet. Makes all tier 2 spells available to the hero runestone shards. Might get rid of that Signet. Getting black holed again. Yeah, they love black holing me. Use +1 a day. I could just town portal myself again. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. That's so cheeky. Just like yoink. See you later. Killed all your guys. I'll see you in a little bit. In and out, no problem. Yeah, this dude is stocked. 27 attack, 23 spell power, 12 defense, 11 knowledge. I'm pretty sure there's still a lot of stuff we could pick up with him as well. All right, first things first. Resistance, Arcana. I could make a character who just has access to all tier 5 spells and buffed. Wisdom. Nope. Can you check that one then? No. Plus 50 max mana, though, is pretty good for you. Ah, there's also Medusas over here. You should clear that. All right. I'm gonna put fortifications on this tower. So, fortunately, I think that guy's just going to have to stay put for now then. Same Z's there. So, offense and wisdom are the two I cannot seem to find. And I don't even have a university here. Well, okay. I mean, that's that then. If I don't have them, I don't have them. Yeah, I was gonna send the fire hero to the right. I just I wanted to try and see if I could set his abilities at the universities so that he could get his special class, but man, it is so hard to get those classes set in. Hello? Is that green? Why, that appears to be green. With a real hodgepodge of troops. No, I'm going to battle that. I don't want to lose my good units here for no good reason. Yeah, okay, so you get chain lightning, but you don't get masterful chain lightning. You do get masterful fireball. Your spells in general are typically not as strong as the other characters. Which, you know, makes sense. Certainly no reason to go in here early. Yeah, I might as well smack you now. Wow. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, so here it's like we got 3 skills, none of them are the ones that I needed. So now it's like if the next skills I get aren't the exact things, then I'm pooched. Diplomacy. Oh yeah, this guy does have diplomacy, which is really nice. Leadership. No, that's tactics. +1 attack, defense, spell power, and knowledge bonus doubled if you know tactics. 100% law point doubled if you know leadership. Gain an extra 10% XP. Extra heroic strikes. I think I'm gonna go XP. I'll take that. Yeah, see? Don't want to give me the abilities I need. You're not gonna get leadership, so we'll just get extra XP. 18 extra Medusas. Okay, you have a chonkin' stack of Medusas right now, which is great. This homie here needs to hire the rest of these dudes. And then... he needs to go through this gate and get them fixed up. You can go inside. You can go there. Steadily try to figure out what units we're doing for where. Now we have no money to do the rest of them. No money to pick up those funds. You guys are vibing. You're going to head that way. So we'll start exploring that area. Figure out what's going on with green. It definitely ain't a bad idea. And I guess I got some of these, like, free stuff once per cycle. You can grab that. She's got 72 fawns to bring back. That's nice. We got another 4 points here. I guess picking up woodland resistance could be good for us. I don't know if it works on the computer, but it's worth a shot. I am worried about the computer, like, getting all the stuff on the map. You know, purple and blue have just been fighting over the same area, but teal coming up here and this homie is the king of kings. It's not a very big army, though. I will say, at least, the computer is not showing very big armies right now. I'm going to get your teleporter routes. Sorry, we checked this already, didn't we? Yeah. So all the good storm stuff is up here. Heaven's Fury. But only for a druid. You are mirror copy. Celestial Envoy definitely makes more sense for you. But again, I think you're mostly just going to be parking your butt somewhere right now because we're still trying to figure out what to do with everybody. You're going fungal. Murmurmancer, lightning. Almost. You almost got the whole gang. And then they'll be delivered to him. He can actually sit here. Him sitting here, I was going to say, lets him replenish his mana, but his mana is actually at full right now, so she ain't the most useful. Let's go hunt these dweebs down. Expert Insight. You have Tactics, so we'll take +2 to all stats. Do you think they grabbed those Medusas? Yeah, they did. Damn. That would have been really nice to grab. You're dropping off. You don't have money. You're chilling out. Yeah, I guess like a small stack would let me explore this area a bit more. Things like that, 20 to 40 alchemical dust every week. Like that would be really nice to be getting. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this purple zone. Orb of Twilight. Celestial Spire. There was really good stuff here. Allows anything to be converted into alchemical dust. All arcane spells get boosted. Orb of Initiation allows using spells the first round. There is also Scouting, Sorcery, Summon Avatar, and Diplomacy. Unfortunately, not the stuff we need. All tier 4 spells available to the hero. Yeah, there's some good loot in here. What spells do you have here? Primordial Chaos and Ground Sight. Read minds from a bird's eye view. Trying to think about like what secrets we could zoop around for. I have enough to pick up Dimension Door, so I'm going to do it. Doesn't look like much of a king with that army, right? Well, I mean, we'll see how it all works. We also have this squad. The fear is generally not the first army. It's like, who's the army that comes after it? That hasn't been opened. Nor has that. Okay, so they're less interested in what I got. So you are gonna teleport to Gulltown. You can only teleport into and out to. Yes? Okay. Ah, damn it. I gotta give him those fawns. Stonks. It's not really a big deal. Because I can just take this character now and say teleport Gulltown. Okay, so the main stack is back in action. Which is going to go fight that King of Kings. Yeah, I think so. I'd love this +1 Mercury. And you know what? You have an insane amount of stuff. Cast Second Wind. A city. Finally. Hell, it's about damn time. We've been struggling to find any cities around. You're just vibing down there. You're vibing back here. I feel like nobody knows where they're meant to be right now. Grab this. And grab that. So wherever they came from, it's further up here. I don't think there's going to be a city over here. So that's okay. I'm assuming that artifacts are shared between locations, so I only really need one. They might just be cheaper if I build two. So we'll grab fortifications on that just to increase our growth. And then... And then I think these guys got to decide, like, who's getting what. You're a might hero? No, you're also a druid. You're a druid. You're a druid. You're a might hero. Little crystal guy. This fire guy's a might hero. She is a magic hero. Huh. I suppose. I don't love it, but I suppose. For now. Dimension door is broken. Jump in between areas. Yeah. It's pretty dang handy, that's for sure. Okay, you're getting bigger armies. 5 schism, necro schism. So the other grove, there were 2 other grove players on the map, so there should be 2 other grove cities we can still get. Space game called In the Black has been announced for early access on the 5th of May. I love a good space game. There were different artifacts between the cities. Okay. All right, well, maybe I do have to take a better look at that then. Wow, that tiny dalliance. Cannot get there. %50 max mana. Alright, I have to stop her before she keeps getting every single thing here, so... You're also going to get second wind. And then you're going to go fight her. That's pretty good, but I bet we can do better. Rude. Yeah, how you like me now, buddy? Buckaroo. Want to see what other spells I've got? Well, I don't know. Because we haven't used this guy very much. Energy explosion. I guess it's that. You're a ranged character, so I'll take you out first. I feel like I am losing more fawns than anything else here right now. Pass, pass, rush, rush. Well, that kind of worked out to be about the same. Don't need Dread Knights. But other stuff here could be useful. All right, well, we'll try the artifact merchant. Why not? You are correct, and not only are you correct, but Dragonbone Greaves are here. And a Dragonbone Shield. Which are two of the items I need. Almost have enough gems to trade for it, but I don't. $66 gems. Hold your horses. Where's that marketplace? Oh, that's not cheap. Okay, I'm doing that. 66 gems. And that's him you've got to get up to. I don't suppose you have a symbol. Nope. Why don't you have a symbol? You should. Tier 3. Not affected by spell power. Oh. Because he doesn't have wisdom. He can't get tier 3 spells from other classes without that wisdom ability. You don't have pocket dimension either. All right, well, we'll card it out. It's fine. Certainly far from the end of the world. And you can just park your butt in here. So that is going to leave him with... The only thing he's going to be missing is that ring. Or the belt. And then he can permanently cast Armageddon every single turn. In combat. And just do crazy amounts of damage. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that. That's the plan. Pocket dimension, yeah, but it's the problem is that most characters don't have pocket dimension. The problem is that like most of my characters are level 3, and then a couple of them are more than that. Pretty much 2 of them are more than that. I've got a bit of all my eggs in one basket scenario going on right now. Who dat? Oh, buddy. Purple, who has been getting the tar kicked out of him all game, just came out with a hero who's got over 100 liches, 20 plus dread knights, over 10 vampires, a couple hundred skeletons. That is not an army I particularly want to fight. You know what? This is also not an army I particularly want to fight. I hope they fight each other. And I can clean up the trash. Delicious territory. That's the portal they've come through. Here's the King of Kings down there. There's a Dragon Utopia here he hasn't gotten, which is very promising. Oh, snap. It's like a fully upgraded city. Orb of Inhibition, Head Sword, Fort Lost Torch. Ogre's Club of Havoc, +8. Lion's Shield of Courage. Vortex Robe, Lord Ring. Fish to the Face, that's some of the Pauper's equipment. Magic Mirror is a pretty good one. Fully restores hero mana at the start of each day if you get them all. Spells in a bottle. Spellbinder Hat makes all tier 5 spells available. Golden Moth. Yeah, man, I've really done a bad job at looking at artifacts on a regular basis. So, I mean, you're a temple hero, but I don't know that that really matters. But I guess I do like the idea of sending you across there. Right now, I'm going to have her on the fawn run. You can do the golden gems here. Bump, 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 bump. Man, the crystals. Checked, checked. 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 +1 crystal daily. We'll grab that next with him. Have you run all the way up. This guy's gonna grab fawns. More fawns. You're gonna grab hops. And go stable, gingerbread house. We got swordsman, guards, captain, sun, aegis. I'm gonna grab a bunch of them. I'm gonna grab a bunch of marksmen. Positive damage. Creatures target attack and defense by 5, speed and initiative by 2 for 2 rounds. Creature always deals max damage. Oh, I don't actually have a thing to build them. Griffins, Temple Griffins, Guardian Griffins. Counterattack unlimited times per round. Counterattack twice a round. Counterattacks each time an adjacent enemy creature attacks a friendly creature. Caca. I'm gonna go Temple Griffins. Lightweavers. Okay. I can also have another hero. His heroic strike deals +10 damage, +5 more for every 6 hero levels. It reduces the target's speed by 1 until the battle ends. This effect is stackable. Now, I don't really have anyone who is built on heroic strike right now, but I feel like if I was to take someone like that, I have enough universities that I could give them the heroic strike specialization. You're going to be another spellcaster. So I don't know if you're what we want to do. But it's really hard for me not to take Grove Heroes every time. Oh, fight each other. You see him. He walked right by you. And dare I say, you probably want vengeance. They've killed a lot of their characters. Oh, I don't know where that goes. Oh. He was just like, let's juice it. This is another area over here. This is underground. I don't really want this guy just running around and grabbing all the junk in this area. Like, that is super duper somebody else's job. It's a bit of a risky play, but okay. You drop off that legendary shield and these boots. You're so close. You're so close, I could taste it. Overgrown Vori runes have a lot of good loot inside of them, typically. Basic offense. Oh, man. Oh, if I could get wisdom. Let's try this one. If we can get wisdom. It is a big if, though. 6 and 6. Not immune to magic, though. Ice Bolt only does 1. A guillotine does 2. The bigger attackers are on this side, so let's guillotine you. Give you swift attack. Nice. Lucky strike. Pass. Hey. Dizzy Dwarf. Welcome aboard. Thanks to Vic Twitch with the gift sub. Much appreciated. Maybe like 30 liches, 20 vampires. You could take them. Just a few. Just a handful of vampires. I don't know if the Murmur mode is worth it. At 125 damage, though, actually, it probably is. This is going to hurt. 17. Youch. Plus 11. So you've been hit, which means I can't attack you. I really need to get that upgrade that's like hoppers do maximum damage. We'll go advanced offense here. Friendly creatures get a focus point per attack, doubled if you know luck. Well, that seems pretty obvious. And we'll have to go expert offense for the next one. Friendly creatures deal 1 damage. Minus 15 defense for enemy creatures. Doubled if you know Nightshade damage. He's 4 out of 5 for Fortune's Favored, man. I'm going to take the extra damage. 300 alchemical dust from that place. Hopatootie, bless my soul. Some nice gold and stuff over here, too. I don't know what I need. I think mercury still. Well, no, we're just kind of making everything. I think I might take this character. Though, I don't know. I guess I don't really have any schism bases. Let's find gem every day. Are you a druid? Yes. Okay. Well, I'll have you go around and see if you can't just get the druid skills. Is that all the druid skills I'm looking for right there? Yeah, Celestial Envoy. See if I can't make you an actual druid. Luckily, liches get stitches. They do say that. That is something they're known to say. How much garbage do you want to recruit? The answer is probably more than you'd expect. That'll do for now. And you, sir, what day is it? Why did I click that? Don't know if that prismatic nest is... It is cleared, okay. So I want to pop through there so I can see what other trouble they're up to. Let's get Hoplets do max damage. Because we're far enough along now that I feel like they are hitting. So. Jumping through portals. Anything left to stitch on some of the bony boys? +1 double damage often doubles damage of low tier units. Yeah, that's true. All right, the computer is starting to build armies again. Good. I don't like that. That's just vampires and big mama jabas. That's the official term. Whoop. Snow. Snow is schism. What's this way? This is Necropolis? Or underground? This is underground. What's this guy's army like? Not easy. He's got 8 Abyssal Envoys, 24 of those schloths. Yeah, that's actually a pretty mean army, to be honest. But I tell you what, this is a relatively unexplored section. Well, that's a good spell. Immediately interact with any external dwelling we control within 44 squares. Just teleport 8 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could teleport there. And I would definitely be out of the way. It's not that I can't take this guy. It's just like, where is the cost value? But you know what? I don't think I'm an immediate threat. He says. New lady. None of those. Probably should be collecting all this other stuff while I'm running her around, but screw it, I guess. What is this guy doing? Where are you even going right now, bud? I don't think you know. Go home. You're grabbing the rest of those fawns, and then you're coming home. You're going this way. Nameless hero. Ooh, there's another Medusa pile here. I might as well have this guy level up. Grab that. And have you just scout around. This is a open portal, so this is probably where they came from. Okay, that's good. That's promising. You're coming down here to deliver creatures. And then how about we start upgrading some stuff? Tier 5 Mages Guild? Why not? Tier 3 Mages Guild? Or Angels? Let's go Tier 3 Mages Guild. You've already got everything except for the Spring of Life, because I have no idea where those artifacts spawn. You're going to keep just picking up units. All right. This system of like play the final hero and then work my way up to my good heroes seems to be a good way for me to keep track of what I'm doing each turn. Snow is a debuff to walking out on the paved road. Yeah, well, the paved road is always, you go a lot faster on paved roads, so. So many Abyssal Envoy dwellings. I saw others too. Might be a good idea to start gathering those. We do have one character who has like a Abyssal Envoy. I mean, are they a good idea? Yes, they're extremely strong units. Especially when you generate as much focus as my army does. Where'd you just come from? Interesting. I'll just take that. No, we didn't get it. Yeah, so unfortunately, despite having about 4 different chances to roll the one ability we needed here, we did not get it, so we do not get Fortune's Favored. Which sucks. Sucks big time, in fact. What do we have? We have insight, we have offense, diplomacy, primal, luck, tactics, and murmuring. I feel like let's go battlecraft. On the bright side, 6 more Medusa. What a pain. Wake up, wake up. Grab a bush. Put on a little makeup. Or why'd you leave your kids up on the table? You're getting these ones, right? So defense, scouting. Do you have all 5? The only thing she is missing is economy for Celestial Envoy. And I gotta be honest, I don't think we've seen economy at a single one of these universities. You don't want diplomacy. Oh, you're coming back here with a bunch of fawns. I tell you what, I want her to go here. Can I teleport a character? Oh, I can. Most excellent, my dudes. So I can use her to pick up all this other stuff here. Griffins, swordsman. Probably go that way first. And you're gonna get that last Murmurmancer, those dust coplets. So this is a stack you've got right now. You have the Abyssal Envoy, so I tell you what, you know, we were just talking about doing it. Why don't we have them go through and start looking? Already visited. That one not visited, but I think somebody else did that one. Being said, we might as well poke our nose in. Oh, no. Set results. Now, you're not really set for anything right now. I'll go advanced thaumaturgy. There's no reason you don't already know all tier 1 spells, so I'll take anti-mage. Guess I should have went the other way. Go expert murmuring. Oh, expert murmuring scales with heroic strike as well. That's interesting. But I'm gonna go caster. There's another 2 envoys for you, envoy. There's some envoys down there we can grab, so we'll do them next. This town's got lots of basic dweebs to grab as well. No, I guess you can go in there. Kitty cat here. Okay, okay. There are 2 portals. Oh, okay. Good to know. Cavalry. This looks like an untouched temple area down here. If that's the case, I may actually want to pump up her army and have her go do that. Means we got some options. A lot of envoys around here. Permanently increase knowledge and spell power. Let's grab an artifact. No, let's not grab an artifact. Second wind. We gotta consider upgrading second wind. 1 movement. That's abysmal. That's no good at all. For faction laws. Boy. We got all sorts of options here. I'd like those spell scrolls get better, because that seems kind of foolish. Wide were the eyes of the horse of the jet pilot when he flew over the bay. The logistics buff. The logistics buff is nice just because it's like, who doesn't want more movement speed? These guys keep trading their areas. I'm fine with this. Aha! So those areas all connect over there, clearly. Fine. Let's do spell power. 28 spell power. I feel like there's got to be a city down here. Oh, this green portal leads here. Oh, so I could go through and crush this purple army right now. Could they do it? You do it a lot easier. I don't even take damage. Well, that settles that then. We'll fight this one. If I'm going around collecting abyssal envoys, I definitely don't want to be losing them for no good reason in a fight. Your special ability is Masterful Mirror Copy. Version of the spell can target enemy creatures. When casting the spell, effective spell power is increased by 1. Not even max level. We're gonna have to level that up for her for sure. 22 mana. Do. Ba-da-dee, ba-da-dum, ba-da-doo. If I use Echoes of the Murmurwood, it does drop that down to half cost. Interesting. Oh, and then you get to go right away? But you're not a real unit? That is Interesting. And dare I say, extremely powerful. Almost. That's a pretty powerful ability, dudes. Hard to not take battle magic on a caster, even though it limits her in a weird way. If I want to take Celestial Envoy, that's what you need, even though... Oh yeah, you already have that. Sure. All spells cost -2 mana, +1 level to arcane spells. Grab that one Abyssal Envoy. That's not very good. I was hoping for more than that. A Wizard's Cloak. +2 spell power. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. And what curse did I pick up? -5% mana. That's fine. So what do I say? I need economy. Well, we'll do some wandering around. We'll see if we can find that for her. Sure, you can hire 28 griffins. And 124 swordsmen. Okay. So the cool thing about this zone is it seems like nobody has been purchasing the characters inside of it. So there's a lot of troops here for me to gather. That is a perk. Clear fog, basic diplomacy, scouting, insight. Insight? No, wait, that's not the one I wanted. Wisdom was what I was looking for. Sorry, I got overly excited there. I got a little ahead of myself. What is clear fog? Ween. Hope if I had looked at the picture before I went to go try to find it. 5 squares around the selected space on the global map. Usable once per day. 5 to 8. Bigger radius. Unlimited casting range. Sphere keeps their army if they flee. Alright. That has some use. So we've been through that portal, but we haven't been through this portal. You don't say. An undefended grove city. You don't say. Can you also cast Second Wind right now? Well, I mean, you might as well kill this army then if that's the case. That feels like a pretty good trade. Just because I'm sure they're going to cast some spells on me. So I'll accept that. Delicious. 5-head gameplay now, right? The teleporting is pretty shenanigans. Oh, this is a max level Grove City. Golden moths. Ooh, quiver and quiver. We have living arrows. We have the cloak for that, I should say. Demon Claw. 12 attack, but 4 defense. Yeselbub's chosen. Friendly creatures deal max damage with all 4 items. I don't think this guy has any items. This little kitty cat homie. Oh no, he's got the boots. You know what? You're gonna hide inside. Just in case. What are you doing here? I don't know. You're waiting for money, I think. I feel like we're really cooking with gas now. Each round of battle generate a focus charge. Yup. This is the blue portal that comes down at the base of this other grove area. Fawn huts, hop patches, abbeys, mercury storage. This portal nexus is a lot. Excuse me. Finding it a bit hard to track everybody as they go through that area. Okay, if there's one thing for certain, it's that, like, all of these locations have been checked already. Blue. Ooh, that's a big army. Bella Solo the Golden. 82 shots. Yeah, that is not a small army. What are you doing down here? You're looking for something that'll teach you the gold economy spell. Which is a bit of a good luck. So might as well grab those Herbomancers while you're down here. Let's grab this cavalry. Now, I will be honest, I don't know what her spellcasting is like. Or if she even has much in the way of spells. I mean, she's got some. Got some fireballs. We've got... web, inner light, shorten shadow. I like increase shadow, but I guess I don't have that one. All enemy creatures do minus 30% damage, or all friendly creatures take negative 30% damage. Oh, yeah, they just hit him with a lightning bolt. This guy with sharpshooter. It is. Deal basic attack damage. Target takes more damage per shot. 1. Ooh, wow, you do not do a lot of damage, that's for sure. Attack and defense by 5, speed and initiative by 1. When this creature gains a positive effect, its defense is increased by 2. Well, let's cast that then. They're all going to get to go on their turn a second time. I ice bolt you. It would slow you down a little bit. Enough that this guy could get in an attack. What's this do? Increases the creature's attack by 5 and initiative by 1. Caw. Caw. Wow, that was, I think, handled fairly well. Enemy heroes can only use each spell once per battle. All the hero spells always cost 0 mana. I mean, obviously that sounds nuts, but I don't think it's necessarily going to happen. You're a temple character. I kind of just want to go with, like, basic leadership. Ain't got to do nothing fancy. Cave Dragon. Troglodytes or unspeakable shots. Unfortunately, I think I just have to, like, level up all these guys. Bird's Eye reinforcements. Immediately interact with any external dwelling you control. 18 mana. Yeah, you only have 40 mana, 50 mana, so I do be a little bit limited with you. There's a ton of gold from a Troglodytes horde. There's a couple, there's like Dread Knights here and here. Yeah, Roy. That guy's level 18 now as well. You also have, like, very good gear. This guy should have an army. Glacia. Some sort of deal is, like, I don't know what to give you. I might go Heaven's Fury with you. Build. There is another level of Mage Guild we could build. A lot of alchemical dust, dudes. Let's build a Mage Guild. Turn down. Mongol Iriads, Naiads, Herbomancers, Hoplets. That's fine. She is crushing her way through stuff. Doesn't really have any path she's going. I feel like if she's taken Arcane, summon Avatar, spells cost -2 mana. I feel like giving her basic primal magic is actually the way to go. I might just give her as many magic schools as I can give her. And then we should definitely look at... I have like a ton of alchemical dust right now. Ooh, I have Primal Remnant. Let's upgrade you. Armageddon is upgraded. I think that one's already good. Shadow Army. Increase the number of units in the target's stack by spell power. These units are temporary and cannot exceed 100% of the current number of permanent units in the stack. I don't know how that works, but yes. Strike target enemy 4 times, dealing a whole bunch of damage. Selected target takes no damage from any source. Instead, at the start of each round, it takes all damage that it would have taken in the previous round as pure damage. Coup de grace, I feel like already is affecting everything in that squad, but why not? We'll upgrade that as well. Mirror's copy, I definitely want to upgrade. Chain lightning's good. Cannot revive fallen units. Where is the revive fallen units? 30% damage reduction from all sources for a bunch of rounds. That's probably pretty good to get. Let's upgrade Clear Fog. I should also be upgrading items with this. Would also be really smart. I haven't upgraded Ice Bolt. Let's do that. And Fireball. Okay, I got to get both of those because those are sort of like the key abilities we have. Shadow Army gives you temporary units. Uses fodder without incurring losses. When you know ranged units will take hits. I mean, I certainly like the idea of casting that at any given time. I guess I've never gone through this portal. Oh my God, it's another undefended Grove City. Unfortunately, she does not have the ability to move fast yet. But she will when she takes that city next turn. That guy's not something I gotta worry about. That guy is 116 knights. 4 upgraded envoys. What if your stuff needs to upgrade? You have these brass knuckles. Oh man, that's an insane one to upgrade. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Two additional spell power. Okay, I'm okay with what we got there. Getting that extra reduced counterattack damage though was kind of bananas. Hoplets, Squills. Slowly forming up an army there. Today. Let's keep going. Guess there's a reason for the big brain emote other than chat superior wordplay, right? Yeah, the big brain emote is a sub emote. Did Blue just steal that Grove City? I think he did. Purple. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna kill you, seeing as you walked right into my army. I'm feeling pretty good about the state of this game right now. He's the King of Kings. Like, this guy's toast. I tell you, I really like the hive ability that you can get upgraded units from those buildings. It's a little thing, but holy smokes, what a difference it makes. All right. You haven't gotten like a single XP stone. Give you access to angels. I'm going to give you access to better naiads. Okay. You need to come down here and just start like upgrading troops. Though you don't get the cash to do it right now, so we'll do that for next round. Bother with this? Phoenixes and Warmoses. I mean, I don't want to lose all my Murmurmancers. They're kind of valuable to me. I'm rather fond of them. Chain lightning it is. Ooh. Donk. And donk. Yeah, see, no reason to lose those guys. Doubled if you know battle magic, you don't. Doubled if you know recruitment, you don't. Friendly creatures can prepare for a preemptive strike when they choose to skip their turn. Yeah, I guess might as well. And you have Medusas instead of Phoenixes. There's more Dread Knights here. All right, buddy. I think you're just going to come down here. Potentially 250 ranged guys. A lot of schlots. Oh, I can just walk right by you. Never mind. Let's do spell power. Mostly upgraded city. Fancy masks. Rope belt, keeper's amulet, truth seekers, siren mask. You look through all these already? Yeah, I think so. Siren Mask is interesting because these shamanic souls are like all spells are max level. All spells in the enemy spellbook have minimum level. You're not a big army. I don't love having you in there by yourself, but... Recruit liches. This is another grove area. We have a lot of grove areas on this map. Am I wrong? Base mana cost, base movement point can be used more times a day. Flying above obstacles doesn't increase movement cost. Minus 20% movement cost when flying. Well, that's really nice. Oh, this is really cheap to upgrade. Well, I like that. Add an extra like plus 60 onto that movement. Oh, I win this. Oh, let's battle it though. Because battles don't use spells. And we can definitely do better than that. He says. All right, Johnny. What are we? We're the multiply character. So I could multiply those fawns and get 2 stacks of 400 masterful copies. That's a ranged unit. That is also a ranged unit? I'm actually not sure. Yeah, Pyroboros. I do feel like towers are not working like they're meant to right now. No, it might just be me, but... How do you not take that chain lightning? I don't have enough mana for that. Ooh, man, you are a mana hungry character. He's dead. The Murmurmancer can generate mana for me, which is something we got to consider. No, that didn't kill him. My bad. You have sharpshooter? No. So those are 50%. Those are 70%. This guy can fly over the wall and start doing damage as of next turn. Oh, yeah, you do a butt ton of damage. Unlucky strike, but he got 2 low morales just then, which is amazing. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, that was a weird choice. Huh. That's going to make sense in a second when I cast this. Unlucky strike. Fawn, I don't know that you're the right person to go and do that. But I'd be okay with you coming out and doing that because those are all ranged characters. Oof. Not think he was going to do that much damage to my Abyssal Envoy. It's alright. Is what it is, I suppose. Two to three. Three. 2 to 3. So close. Damn, was that a fireball you just hit me with? Yep. Sure was, and it sure did a ton of damage. He's out of mana. So the real question is what do I have to hit them back with? Nothing really. Pass. Ow. Minus 20. Holy smoking backsides. Let's have you awaken, teleport, and then you can shoot. Go after those wormos as much as we can. All right. Do you not have a counterattack? Oh no, you have Swift Strike. My bad. You can blink again. Hi. Who dat? Sarek.
59. It can't be. I call shenanigans.
It can't be. It's impossible. Thank you so much, dude. That is a big number. That's a real big one. Increase the Invisible Envoy stacks. This is true. These creatures are permanent. Oh, in place of a friendly corpse. I don't really know we have much in the way of friendly corpses right now. It's the only problem. All right, well, that's actually not that bad. It's not ideal, but... I guess we're fighting round 2 here, babies. What kind of items did we get? Shield of the Rampaging Ogre, plus 8 defense. Can be upgraded an unlimited number of times. Warlock's Hand, Omen College. Can I swap these right now? Chainmail plus 3. You got that. Oh yeah, no, I can't really take off my Knight's Honor. You have a max level Shade Cloak. I don't know what that spell does. You also can't swap items in fights, so it's irrelevant. Minus 50. Damn. You have a much bigger army this time, and I have no mana. I don't even know what this thing is. What is that? Oh, a Sporemancer. Swarm of bees. Target friendly creature becomes immune to magic damage. Fawn archers. You have Brumal naiads, liches, and scorpies. Huh. I think you are, weirdly enough, probably my biggest priority. Do I have mana to cast, like, anything? Firewall. Burns 3 selected hexes for 2 rounds. Ranged, ranged, ranged. Ranged. Melee. Hey! Rhonda, thank you for the primer. Much obliged. Hope you're enjoying the Heroes of Might Magic. I think we gotta use a buff of some sort here. All enemy creatures lose 2 attack and 2 defense per turn for 4 turns. All enemy creatures lose 30% damage. All enemy creatures take minus 50% range damage and long reach damage. I think that actually is the play here. Furthermore, if I use my Murmurmancer correctly, I can regain mana. That's a hit. Is that the hit I want to make? I think I have to. Minus 26. 0, 0, 4 to 5, 1, 1, 1. Oh god, it's a hive creature. Oh, nice. High morale. I can use him to kill the egg. You've got 100%. That's probably your best shot then. I would have loved to have duplicated this archer, but... yeah, they're just going to get wailed on right now. With everything they got. Well, you can't get inside is the good news. Like, you don't fly. I could opt to go out, but... I could ball lightning. I'm just gonna wait. 12. They spawn another thing. He also cast. What was that? Unnatural Calm. So I think that's the one that's like minus 30% basic attack damage. Yeah. Yeah. They're going to cast Shroom Song. 25 mana, 24 mana, actually. That's pretty good. I could mirror copy those archers at 223. Obviously, I'm concerned about unnatural calm. Reduces the duration of all negative effects applied to all friendly creatures by 5. That would get rid of the unnatural calm. There's also a part of me that's just like chain lightning. 65, 20, 16. Can you put firewall on where someone is standing? No. None of the walls are down right now, which is why I'm like, oh, actually, firewall has a very good use. But when I'm limited on how many spells I can cast, I'm also just like thinking differently. Deals 380 magic damage to a target enemy. All adjacent empty hexes are filled with rock obstacles. Obstacles remain for an extra round. I mean, that would stop them from being able to move in much further. But I think my biggest problem right now is that they're just going to kill me if I don't. God, I wish I had that ability, Twilight on these guys. I think Chain Lightning is my best bet. Just start chunking them. Oh, you should have attacked that. That was bad. Okay, I have enough people to do that, though. 80%, 80%. The bees. Why's it gotta be the bees? Yeah, you're all going for that archer. I want to attack that back row so badly. Yeah, no matter where I go, he could charge me. %of basic attack, 135 to 180 is magic damage. It's not really worth it. It's like you're going to tap 2 guys once. Okay. What exploded there? Circle of Winter. Expert Summon Swarm, Heroic Strike, Circle of Winter. Was a sizable amount of damage. 135, 65, 45. Guillotine on him is not a terrible choice. Energy explosion would also do pretty well here. 225. Oh man, black hole. Like that energy explosion is like pretty cheap. I don't have a lot of mana here left, so yeah, all right, I'm gonna go with that. Once per battle. Oh man, I did not realize that was the case. Sugar. I thought I had a way to keep generating that. All right, well. Let's just stack all my guys together here in a nice little pocket to be hit with. You're getting the bees. All the time missing basic attacks on my hero. Oh, heroic strike. Oh, it's just I have so many abilities that use focus that generally I don't want to use the heroic strike. All right, I'm going to ball lightning this time. The reason being that I'm going to ball lightning again back there on them. But first, let's shoot you a bunch of times. Spatial Snare only costs 1. Healing Water also only costs 1. Fatal Decay costs 0? Target enemy creature cannot restore HP. Its maximum current HP reduces by 20%. The effect remains after the creature's death. Okay. That's actually really good on him. Sorry, can I only cast this on certain... Does not affect embodiments. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna cast on you. Oh, lucky striked. Sucks. 2, 1, 3, 4, 1 is 0. Yeah, they're just gonna chip me away. Oh. Okay. I really find the walls are not it's not always clear where the walls are and where the walls aren't. Okay, enables this creature to take 1 more turn. Enables this creature to summon a stack of abyssal envoys. Summoning free envoy. Yeah, now he's got the gas. Oh, I want to just shoot all of you is the problem. Zero, 0, 1. Is that another egg? Oh, I actually cannot tell what is what here. I don't think it is. Oh yeah, we're done. But I would argue we have fought a pretty valiant fight. Ouch. For not having any mana, I think we fought a pretty valiant fight there. And not on one of our main characters. Or, I guess not on one of our higher characters. They did have some good items, though. Some okay items. Now we got Teal running a bunch of armies around. And we got to deal with that. Unlocked a bunch of liches. I guess I'm just going to go for this character. Pick off whoever I can here. I'll take that. Oh, that's convenient. This red portal right here leads me to this city I just lost. And the guy who just killed me. Guess I'll get all my items back. Use my big army to do it. Big army, he says. It's not really that big anymore, but it is an army with chain lightning. It is an army with an awful lot of chain lightning. Chain lightning's not going to work on those guys, but I guess if that's the case, I could hit him with a fireball or maybe a circle of winter. Is that also not going to work on him? Lightning bolt and chain lightning don't work. Circle of winter should. Oh, to all creatures adjacent to the target hex. All right, okay. All right, then fireball. Pass. Pass. Bloom. Didn't really think that through that much. Additionally kills +1 units. Ooh, Umbral Grip. That's a nice one. Your range, your range, your range. I could just hit him with the Twilight. Yeah. Let's hit him with the Twilight. Pass. Pass. I'll just toy with them. Yeah, I'm going to let this happen. Because I don't think that Quillen is a real threat to me. Yep. Was not a real threat at all. He gets himself some unlucky strikes, and we can just heroic strike you down. And then deal with these bugs. Which did explode and do a lot of damage. I did woof that a little bit. Magic scrolls. Now, that's not entirely correct, I'm pretty sure, but... Unless he gave all my items away... Which is maybe possible. Or did that character not have any items? I thought they did. No. No ending my turn. 60 movement points. Dimension door. Take back that city. Worst part about this is he got this city at the beginning of the turn. But he didn't recruit anybody in here. The damn fool. So I can refill my stacks. Boom. That's big. I'll take negative effects less rounds. It's also a new era, so it's like, what do we have? Ring of Life. Garrot. Angelic Ring. Skull of Minos. So that's 2,400 gold. But it would generate us... Because of Milos' curse, we could generate 5,000 gold daily. So that pays for itself pretty quickly. Shroomwood Bow. We do have a bunch of pieces of that. Puppeteers. Dragon Flame. Shackles of War. Prevents surrender and flee in battle. Sixth Finger. Holy Sigil of Maria. Grants luck, economy, and daylight magic. And Banner of Six Winds, +1 speed to all friendly creatures. Alright, well, I obviously want this. If I buy a little bit of rock, or just like wait a few turns, probably I can get that. So it generates 1,000, and then with the set bonus, it'll generate an extra 4,000 on top of that. It's a bit of a wonky way around it, but it does make sense. I guess let's boost your arcane spells. You have Summon Avatar, so I'll give you that one as well. And then you really need to go find all the XP stones. And I guess also like any buff abilities you've not picked up en route. You're not going to have anything because I have no money. You've got no money. You're coming through. Wow, an extra 50% max mana. I mean, I'll take that. I kind of want to just go down here with him, because I think that this area is untouched. I know, gems, I guess. It's free mercury. controlled by blue. Let's go down there and grab that. Y'all are hanging in homes. So let's end that turn. Breaking news, streamer doesn't read tooltip property. I came here to lead, not to read. There's one thing we know for certain. It's that I don't always read so good. Teal is really coming up with big armies now. In a bit of an unexpected way. I'd like to hire you. I'd like to go fix you first here. Can we do this? Guard Captain Sun Aegis. You have like 200 of those units now. We'll go Temple Griffs. Sun Spear Calves. Three Angels. Grab some extra Light Weavers. I split that in half? I don't think I do. Oh, yeah. So this is... Right. I said I was going to send her through there. Did we pick up all the stuff in this area? Controlled by red? There's cavalry up there we don't have. And there's swordsmen down here we don't have. So I tell you what, I really should do those first. Because I don't want this dweeb having control of that stuff. Oh, there's more cavalry over there too. Yeah, right, all right. Oh, this is a grove settlement. Why do I keep losing so many of these guys? I don't want to. Research lab. Dragons. Shroomwood Shracks. Fine. I'm being kind of greedy and lazy right now. Yeah, we can do this. This we have to do manually because I feel like we fought enough of these guys to know better. What's really cool here though, because we've boosted the speed and initiative on these guys, they all come out a lot quicker. You don't quite get the kill, do you? Pretty close though. Trying to think if there's anything I can do. These guys take negative 60% magic damage. Summons a stack of 100 and level primal regents in a 2 hex radius of a friendly target creature. They can use abilities and will disappear at the end of battle. This is new. This is a new spell that we've never had before. The creature and all adjacent friendly creatures gain 20% maximum HP for 2 rounds. Okay. Creates an equivalent primal remnant stack on an adjacent hex. Dies upon taking any damage. That's pretty curious. Yes, I think they're just going to go and kill you. Oh, interesting. 4 on the Naiad. 5 on the Naiad. Oh, well, that was acceptable losses. Excalibur. Heroic Strike kills +1 units. When 2 set items are equipped, when the hero uses Heroic Strike, its effects apply twice. Well. It's pretty goddamn good. That right there. It's pretty goddamn good. A portal. Road. Road means possibility for another city in here. $84 fawns. We'll go over and I guess we'll steal that next batch. Grab those dust goblets. Could get a few more Thunder Boys here, but I don't know that I need to right now. I am interested in clearing this area. I could go through this portal and I could attack this guy's army. King of Kings. $24 shots, 208 of those guys, 250 of those, 8 Abyssal Envoys. What is that? 18 cavalry, 66 other cav. Here's the thing, the King of Kings has really low stats, so while he has a pretty big army, you know, he's pretty low level. Should be fine, right? Yeah. Same thing with Julius. The biggest issue here is, like, he just has a lot of units that are immune to magic. Noble Cav. Things that are immune to magic make my life really difficult. What was that spell? Energize. He's gonna let that go twice. That's what he's going to do. That's exactly what he's planning to do. You're immune to magic damage, but you're not immune to magic. There is a difference between immune to magic damage and immune to tier 5 spells. Are you an embodiment or a construct? You are a magic creature. So if I cast Silence... for 6 rounds, you can't use any abilities. Yeah, he didn't like me doing that. If I cast Murmurwood... then Bashful Chain Lightning... oh yeah, that did it. That did it right there. Oh, we have so many spells now. Strikes target 4 times, dealing a total of 1,898 magic damage. Resets the cooldown of all friendly creatures, allows them to use their limited abilities again and dispels effects that block their attacks or abilities. Just for the record, this means I can generate infinite mana. This only costs 8 mana, and I can get 24 from the Murmurmancer. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What hit with? What want hit with? Or want buff, maybe? I have so much mana. Why not just... I take 40% damage from all sources. For a whole whack buttload of rounds. All of his guys are melee right now, so I'm a little curious what he is thinking he's going to do. Man, I could go in with you and just slaughter him. But it does mean I will get charged. So maybe let's not do that. The Phoenix can go in here and probably get a double kill. Quillen, do you want to go against an Abyssal Envoy? It's going to do 40 to 60, and it's going to hit you 6 times. So I'm going to lose some if I do that. But it's going to go at like the top of next round anyway. We might as well. Oh. Oh, right. I'm taking 40% reduced damage. How stupid of me. Good parry, good parry. Now, I mean, I got spells again. He's not going to take any magic damage, but I tell you, what I could do is go primal and cast Rampage so that I get double strike on this Quillen. And do extra damage. He always hits for max, so that's pretty strong. Oh, he was like barricaded. Cheeky, cheeky. Target enemy creature falls asleep and cannot take actions dispelled upon taking damage. After awakening, the same creature cannot fall asleep again. 3 rounds. 655 pure damage to the target. 38. Curses the target. Take damage at the start of their turn. Stackable. You're not really in taunt range. No abilities to let me revive. I gotta tell you. Not one. Whenever an enemy attacks target-friendly creature, it takes magic damage. Parry, parry, thrust, thrust. I mean, I have so much mana here right now. We're just trying to find, like, the best way to deal with this guy. That'd be it. Ooh, cheeky. You didn't parry. How come you didn't parry that? Oh. Well, that's really strange. I find that to be right peculiar, I do. Well, no big deal. I like that you can just seemingly level up infinitely. And I can just keep stacking spell power. You not been here? Oh, well, here. Have some more spell power then. Oh, I can't reach this guy. It's such a shame. Because I'd really like to kill all of his characters. If only I had some way to teleport across this small gap of space. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? I do. Funny how that works. Ooh, you have fancy Abyssal envoys. Abyssal overseers. With area strikes. You go, you go. I go, you go. You have 2 Abyssals. Think he's gonna move? I don't think he's gonna move. Well, I was rude as hell. I guess I kind of deserved it. I don't think he was going to have so much movement. 9 speed. Oh, yeah, I guess that would be enough, wouldn't it? Increased magic damage. Increased chain lightning. What did you just hit me with before that happened? Bloom. Rift Arbitrator attacked Dust Coplet. 19 units died. No, that guy. Cheeky, cheeky. Well, he hasn't gone yet, but... 114. No, I guess I might as well attack you first. What'd you hit me with there on my Thunder Quillin? Purging Touch. That must be Julius's special ability. So this guy's immune to magic damage, but I tell you what he's not immune to. Shackles. Kidoki. Magic arrow, yes, but like... Also, probably just like Umbral Grip. None of these guys had any artifacts. Seriously? I might go and try to wipe out purple if that's the case. I know he's got a big army somewhere. I'm a bit worried about the size of this stack, though. You know what? I think I'm just going to teleport this guy home. Let's send him to Lifespring. And then I don't want to go too ham at the top of the turn here. You're looking for those XP stones, so you might as well get this other stuff while you're on your way around. You're grabbing all that. You are leveling up naiads. And kind of in a similar boat. So I guess let's get naiads here. And then a couple of thundery boys. Are you telling me I have 8 phoenixes here for recruitment? That's nuts, dude. If I could put 8 phoenixes in there, that would do an insane amount of damage. Hero guy looks so normal. It's a castle hero? Yeah, I think so. Just a basic boring boy. Light weaver growth. So how many of these do I need? 96. And what city is this? Oakshade? Here. Isn't the kitty cat nearby? Yeah, okay. So I can pop up probably next turn and grab that kitty cat. Why don't you have A phoenixes? They seem cool. The other phoenixes? I just like the ones that heal naturally return. 6 points of law. Where did I get 6 points of law? I mean, I just got that Excalibur ability. Enemy heroes can't flee or surrender. Dude, I have literally never seen them do either of that. I'm going to increase damage on phoenixes and increase elite quills. Did he fight angels? I think we have some angels in one of our cities. Okay, purple coming out in spades now. Don't you have angels? Yeah. Angel. Forge perfection. You don't suppose this university has economy, does it? I better check. It doesn't. Does have some good spells though. Are you getting anything? No, you're just kind of all over the place, right? I'm gonna give you daylight magic. I feel like that feels right for my temple character, you know? Extra economy. Doubled if you know logistics. You do know logistics. How convenient. You can pick up some calves. Okay. Well, I mean... I really hate that I have to fight so many of these. I mean, I don't hate it. I'm just like... wish y'all do better at just casting spells sometimes. So this guy is... anytime a positive effects applied to a friendly creature, it's also applied to you. Applies a copy of all positive effects on this creature to a friendly creature. Does not trigger forging protection. Attack and defense. And you get... when you get a positive effect, so like I buff you, and it also buffs the angel. Right? Inner glow, yeah. Now you can actually hit him from there, which is a bit problematic. So, you have so much HP, I feel like you might just be able to tank him and not take any damage. Furthermore, I'm pretty sure I could just cast a spell like Weakening Ray. And then just charge you with every character I have. Angels are ranged? Oh, wow. Didn't realize that. Problem solved. Why lose all my cavalry for no good reason, right? Take advanced daylight. Daylight time. Daylight time. You get a level up. You get advanced summon avatar. Leadership, defense, insight. You have defense, so we'll go with that one. We're going to grab this XP boon. The hero can use all spells, so I don't need basic wisdom if that's the case. So we'll go advanced scouting. Say pathfinding. There's an XP stone here. I think that might be it. Oh, you're right next to a hero, though. Could you kill that hero? 20 skeletons, 4 wormoses. The wormoses are a bit dangerous, but also you do have Masterful Firewall, which is not really useful in this situation, but you don't really have much of an army. So it comes down to spell casting if we were to do that. I don't think that's worth risking. Kitty Cat, I said you were going to come down here and then you were going to try to get that gold artifact. So close. Not happening. You're going to grab that mercury generator. Reapers. No, I don't think you need to kill them. I am feeling like there is probably a town in here. No, it's a bit hard to say. Yup, that's a grove town. That is an uncapped grove town. So that's going to be 5 grove cities for us. Buckaroos. Heroes 3 had a lot of support for it to be played up until recently. This game's so many fans stuck with or went back for the nostalgia hit. I mean, I think this game nails the formula pretty well. Everyone's going to have their own opinions. But I've been pretty impressed with how this has been rolled out so far. I kind of just want to keep letting you Doomstack build there. Even though it's really getting to the point that like nobody can get any of their stuff because I'm building so much in so many cities. Which is not a bad thing, but sell some resources for more phoenixes. I'd rather buy artifacts, is my problem. Yeah, purple. He ignored my city down there, which is nice. He also was like, I'm not going that way. Ooh. That's a pretty big one. Duke of Jewels. Oh, man. The portals are almost too much. Defense. That's what I need, isn't it? Basic economy? Oh my god. So she actually has all the things to become a celestial envoy. I just gotta keep her alive now. I have no idea how to do that. She's 2 massive armies within reach of her. Well, I was recruit 4 phoenixes here. And then build a hop patch here. Upgrade these guys into dusk hoplets. You can get pretty close. I mean, assumably they couldn't really fight her without going through you. I don't love having to pull this character out to do this, but, you know, yeah, sometimes that's the way the old crumble cookies. Run and hide. Well, I was thinking... I could cast Nyara's Veil, which will increase the fog of war around me. Then I could cast Second Wind to give me enough movement to come kill this person. For the cost of 1, I'll just take that. A fine wand and a singing panpipe. +1 level to all spells. Overtime effects cast by friendly creatures last for +1 round. And the other character was through this portal, so I tell you what, if I was to cast Second Wind again... I could just go straight through this portal and then kill them. Yeah, alright, I'll take that deal. No items from that, though. So now they're safe. I'm a bit out of goodies, but... I feel like I want to increase Naiad growth. Oh, it doesn't actually increase their growth. It just gives them buffs to speed and initiative, though. I guess having them on high initiative is really nice. Reveal 8 squares around the selected space on the global map, usable 1 time per day, unlimited casting range. So you're telling me I could just say, like, boop? Well, that's a nice spell to know how to use. 1 time per day. Huh. Interesting. My next question, who has all the bees in the trap? I think this guy has the bees. You got some bees in the trap. So Gulltown? Swap, move, Gulltown, teleport, Gulltown, trade. Boom. So this guy is generating 5,500 gold a day now. That's pretty goddamn good. Tell you that right now. That is no small problem. Oh, you know what? I think the other character who had the bees in the trap is the one who died. Yeah, I think so. Hey, I can have 3 more heroes. We should get this Lightweaver one. Build him in my temple city. Here you lost at the piggy bank. Yeah. I would love to know why I didn't get those items back when I killed those heroes, but I mean, they could have pocket dimensioned them. There's any number of things. Hey, who's that guy? What do you think you're doing? Lodos? You're not a good enough army to be walking around here casually. Are you? You might be. Jury's out. That's a big stack. Upgrade those herbomancers. That is a tasty big stack. You have items? Yeah, I mean, you got some. You got the Popper's gear. You do have a Holy Sigil. You also have Masterful Ice Bolts, which is really, really strong. You're gonna get like 3 levels out of this. Ow. Ow. It's really hard not to just cast Chain Lightning, like at every goddamn opportunity. It's just such a good spell. Why don't I just do that? 4, 2, 0 to 1. I'm really not getting as much damage here as I was hoping. Enemy hero spells cost +2 mana. Kind of rude. -20, -11. Wow. I'm gonna put you there. I'm gonna put you there. I'm trying to bait that Griffin in. Lucky strike. Ow. Ow. What was that spell you cast on me? Unnatural calm, -20% damage. You can actually just kill him. So I guess let's do that. Let's get rid of them. Pass you. 8, 1, and 1. Ugh. Did not realize I had walked into that so badly. Wow, I should have just taken the auto-resolve here. This is terrible. Like, this is goddamn embarrassing is what this is. Sheesh. All right. Blink. Shoot. Blink. Close the gap. Shoot. Maximum damage. Shroomancer. Shroomancer does a lot of damage. I gotta tell you. I mean, I don't gotta tell you, but I'm gonna tell you. The Shroomancer does a lot of damage. This guy also basically has no chance of getting anything, so I'm gonna just give him luck for right now. I'll go Murmuring. I'll take Native Terrain, because we have an insane amount of Native Terrain. I'll take Basic Wisdom. There you go. You got some good items out of that. +1 speed to friendly creatures. Negative effects on friendly creatures last for -1 round. You got Dragonbone Greaves and one of these sashes. +1 speed on all creatures is kind of nuts. +1 spell power or spells cost 3 less. I feel like that's better. Alright. You could go back into hiding. So you're going to come up here and grab this stuff. Bop, bop. We've already visited that. One of these days I'm going to come back out here and get all this loot. But I seem to generally be too afraid to do it. Hero with Chain Lightning expertise? Well, that's my main guy has Masterful Chain Lightning. The first hero we started with, this guy, Hanlon. Loses half as much damage when jumping between targets. That's why he has like 36 spell power. Like, he's an absolute monster. That's why whenever I cast Chain Lightning, it just deletes the enemy army if they're not immune to magic. Alright, do you have Town Portal? I really wish you would. Battle magic's pretty good for you. That's a difficult fight. Rather you just come back and get your troops. Do you want arcane magic as well? We have daylight right now. Yeah, let's just take expert economy. Alchemical dust daily, marketplace, or buy and sell artifacts for better prices. I'm gonna try to get insight on you. Okay. Well, the only person you don't have is an Inquisitor, so why don't we just grab one of those so you have the full roster. Because that's always nice. I think you also have, like, no items whatsoever. Yeah, you literally have no items. But you do have access to Pocket Dimension right now, so I tell you what. Why don't I Pocket Dimension some things? Because this homie's not doing any, like, using any of this stuff. Just, boy, that was not what I wanted to do. I got a little ahead of myself. Next level riposte. Max level shackles. Temporal spheres? Is that what I've been using as my other item? Song of Power, Impending Fate, Read Minds. I just give them all tier 2 spells. Or if there's any of these I don't have. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. +1 morale. Let's give you +1 morale. Transfer them to any remote foothold or pocket dimension you control, right? So now I go you, and I say pocket dimension. Nice. Oh, well, that's unfortunately in the same slot. She gets bonuses to daylight magic, so... Guillotine. Maybe thick hide. And the rest we can just leave in a pocket dimension. Somebody else can figure it out. Oh, homie, where are you trying to go? No, you're going right here. You're grabbing this new Grove City. Boom. Another new city. With lots of little goodies around for us. Naiad growth, all sorts of stuff. This guy's just vibing. You're just vibing. You're just vibing. And you... You haven't really decided what you want to do yet. If we were to go there, where would that be? Down that way. Do you want to go after purple? It's also possible we could go through here and try to find a another city down here. Let's go like that. We'll go dimension door up the cliff. Grab some stats en route. Tactical guide. The opponent cannot rearrange creatures before the start of battle. It's an interesting item. All right, it's just another portal down here. But it's a portal that leads right next to Blue's capital, so we might be able to start picking them apart. Okay. I feel like with this snowball of momentum and picking up 6 cities now, most of which are Grove cities, we're in a pretty good place to wrap this up, but we're probably going to have to do it in one more episode. So come back, join us next time, and we'll see if we can finish it off. Until then, bye-bye.